Good morning students, welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to solve May-June 2022 paper component. This time we are going to solve the component 32 and we will start with data analysis task first. So let us start. So here the task 2 is the spreadsheet, which is data analysis. You are going to create a spreadsheet for Tawara Wildlife Trust to display the data about the funding of their global conservation project. Okay, what are the important thing here? So here the main important thing is the display currency. Okay, should be in dollar and 2 decimal place. This is the two important thing we need to be consider at the end of our data analysis. Next, do not edit the data file provide unless instructed to. So we need to keep as it is. Open and examine the file cost, currency and project. All right. In a spreadsheet package. Okay, so all right, so now place in the J2232 cost file left align. Okay, first let me open the file. So to do that we will go to our support file folder, which is there on our desktop. 32 we are solving, support file folder, cost, double click, open, currency, double click, and then project, double click. All right, so now we open all the three files. Next, what I need to do, in place in the J2232 cost file left align a header, only a header with your name, center number and candidate number. Okay, so first in header which should be left align in the cost file. So now here are my three files are open. So I will open the cost file. Let me, as I told you, as instructed, organize your data. Date is not in a proper, it's a left align, make it left align, done. Now go to the layout view and put a header. Header is left align. All right, so where is my cost? Here it is, left align. Name ABC, center number 123, IN 123, and candidate number is 1234. All right, so done. And in footer, what we need to put in footer? In footer, a header is done. Okay, right align in the header. Automated, okay, so there is no footer. Again, right align in the header. Again, automated file name and file path. Okay, they'll do it. Now there is no footer, so let me go up, right align. Okay, and in header and footer view, file name and file path, done. So now go back to normal view. Perfect. Now next question, save the spreadsheet with the file name called cost underscore followed by your name, center number and candidate number. File, save as, here is the support file folder, converted into Excel workbook, and name it as a cost underscore name ABC, center number IN 123, candidate number 1234, and save it. Done. Now what I need to do next, let me organize my data one more time. Perfectly fine. Now next, enter a formula in C5 lookup of the project name using the project code, okay, as a lookup value from the external file. What I need to find? The project name. All right, so here project code is given but the project name is missing, so equals to VLOOKUP. Okay, lookup value. VLOOKUP work with total 4 parameters. Student, please, you can watch my previous videos. I explain you how to use the lookup in detail. So lookup value, comma, table array. Table array where from where? Project table. So now where is the project table? Project table is here. Okay, now table array, okay, comma, where is the value? Value is in B, so it is 2 comma 0. Why 0? Because we are dealing with text. Enter. So now first project name is Elephant Orphanage. Okay, so we are done. Let me go to the next question. Enter a formula in G5 to display the ISO of the currency. Currency of what? For countries. All right, and we are going to use the table currency here. All right, now in G5. Where is G5? Here it is G5. Now here student, if you see the currency is given, the country is here. So this would be our lookup value. Okay, we can use this as a lookup value. And here, here it is very important to understand, instead of VLOOKUP, I'm going to use lookup, so that with the help of lookup, I will take the currency code, country, okay, which is a lookup value. Let me show you, equals to lookup, only lookup, okay. Lookup is this is the country, comma, okay. Lookup value, where is the value? It is in the currency table, okay. So now, where is the values? Values of the country are here, okay. The country names, comma, comma, and lookup vector. What I'm going to find out here? I'm going to find here the ISO values, right? Isn't it? So this is my ISO's values. I will explain you why I use lookup, why not VLOOKUP, okay, and then close it and enter. So Kenya means KES, the currency is Kenya is KES. Why we use lookup? Because sometimes you might deal with the table which is not properly organized, and they, as they really instructed at the beginning only, do not change any value. So I do not want to swipe this. I do not want this ISO to here and the country should be here. If it is there in order, then we can able to use VLOOKUP, but right now it is not there. So instead of VLOOKUP, we are using lookup function to find out this. Okay, now let's see the cost in Tawara. Is it the next question? Yeah. Enter in a formula H5 to calculate the cost in Tawara dollar by dividing the value of the cost in local currency column. All right. And by the exchange rate. Okay, perfectly fine. We need to use the table which is currency. All right. So now to do this, here I'm going to use VLOOKUP equal to VLOOKUP. Okay. What would be the lookup value? Lookup value would be the, for me it is country, comma, table array. I'm going to use my currency table here. Where is the currency table? Here. Okay, now from country to the exchange rate, I will select all the values, table array, comma, comma. Now, where is the values? Okay, value is in B, C, D, means it is in third column, 3, comma, comma. Here we are dealing with float numbers, means 2 decimal values. So here I am using 0 and close it and enter. So the cost in Tawara dollar is 132.21 KES, and this is also done. This should be what they told us in the question paper. The value we already got it. Now what we need to do, this should be divided by the cost value in the cost of local currency. All right. So this would be, I'm going to do nothing, just come at the beginning of the VLOOKUP, and this, where is the local currency? Here it is the local currency, divided by oblique with the VLOOKUP and enter. Simple. And this is the value. All right. So now, do we need to flash fill? Nothing till now. Replicate the formulas, enter in step 2, 3 and 4. Okay. So replicate, flash fill, okay. And then here also flash fill. And this they told us to make as a dollar. Right click, format cell, currency, US dollar. Where is United States dollar? Yep. And then 2 decimal place. It is already by default 2, and keep it as a 2 decimal. Perfectly fine. Now we're done with this. Next, merge the cell A1 to H1. Okay. Okay. So let us merge it, A1 to H1, merge and center. Next, insert a new row between 3 and 4. Now where is 3 and 4? Here. So I'm going to insert a new row. Done. 3 and 4 done. Next, and a new row between 1 and 2. Okay, 1 and 2. Right click, new row. Done. Next, format so that it will look like this. Did they mention any any font size? No, they did not mention. So for time being, I'm using this as a, yeah, 24, perfectly fine, and bold. And then I'm going to use it as a black background with white color text. Perfect. Next, what I need to do here, this two also bold, control B. Next, I will increase the font size to 14. Yeah, 12. This is fine. Now these are all should be bold, control B. Okay, and then these are all should be center align. All right. Now next, cost in local currency would be text wrap. Okay, right, done. Local currency ISO and Tawara dollar also text wrap. All right. So now let me throw little bit. Okay, perfectly fine. This is also perfectly fine. Now what I need to do here, I'm selecting. Okay, now here from the more borders, I'm going to use this color. Okay, control Z. Okay, and then we need this. Okay, I need this, I need this, I need this. Perfectly fine. So grid lines, perfectly done. Next, is it good? Yeah, good. So can I increase the size little bit? Let me make it as a 12 and middle align. And now I'm going to use the, just going to increase the width. All right, so this is how it looked like. Perfectly fine. Now next, let's go to the next question. Apply appropriate formatting to the value store in H. We already did the dollars and all. Save your spreadsheet. So save. Next, print your spreadsheet showing formulas. Control P. Okay, student, I hope you remember what is the showing formulas. Control plus tilde key, and then arrange your data and just type control P. And what I need to do here, landscape orientation, row and column should be displayed, content of the all cells should be visible. So let's do it. Page setup, landscape, fit in a one page. Did they mention fit in a one page? No. So I'm not going to put sheet. Row and column should be visible, and then press OK. Perfectly fine. Done. Now let's go to the next question. Print out. Make sure you enter your name, center number, candidate number. It is already seen clearly. Take a printout, dear students. Done. Now let's go back to the normal view. Done. And let me arrange my data one more time. Okay, done. Next, printout 2 also there. This time show only the values. So these are the values. Control P. What the changes I need to do? This should be fits on a single page. Okay, page setup. Click on fit on a single page. Do I need to show anything here? Content are fully visible. Okay, row and column should not be visible. Okay, so click in and remove and then press OK. All right, so now here is the printout. Perfectly fine. Is it a landscape? Yes, it is a landscape. All right, so done. Now we got both the printouts. Now let's go to the next question. Sort the data, date order, date. Okay, so sort the data, date order with oldest data, date first. Oldest data, date first. Okay, to do that, we'll go to our sheet, cost sheet. Okay, student, many of you, if you see, let me enlarge, zoom in. If you see, the date is not in a proper order. Okay, it should be DDMMYY. So let me select it, right click, format cell. Okay, number. Okay, now student, you can see here I'm customizing it. Why customizing this date? Because okay, first it is in a date format. Let me customize it. And if you look, this is DDMMYYY. So let me make all the dates in DD. Okay. Okay, so DD oblique MM oblique YYYY for Y's. Okay, so date, month and year. So if you see here, date, month and year. So We just organize the date so that we can avoid any technical error in the sheet. Press OK. So now if you see here, all the dates are in proper order. Now, what we need to do in the question, they gave us oldest date first. So let me select. Okay. Now here, so right click. Okay. Sort to A to Z. Okay. Oldest. And then continue with the current section only. So now here I got A to Z all. Okay. Arrange. Now next, what I need to do, extract only the data where the country is either Indonesia and Malaysia. Okay. So to do this, I will select all the headings, click on data and then click on filter. So from filter, countries, uncheck all and select only Indonesia and Malaysia. Is it Indonesia and Malaysia? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Uncheck all, Indonesia and Malaysia. Press OK. So here, bingo, we got Indonesia and Malaysia only. All right. So yes, print the spreadsheet, extract the values. Okay. So we need to take Control P and print this spreadsheet. Done. Anything else I have to do? Nothing. So this is our third printout. Next, remove the extract selected criteria from all the data. So I will select here, remove the filters. Done. Next, now sort the data into ascending order of the country. So let me apply the filter here again. Now in the country it is A to Z. Perfect. So let's start with A. Perfect. Done. Next, extract only the data where ISO is Euro. Okay. And date is before March 2022. Okay. So from here, date, I will uncheck all. Okay. I will keep Jan only. Feb do we have? Yeah. Feb here. Feb here. Okay. And this Jan, Feb. Feb, Jan. All right. Anything else? Yes, here also. So you need to be careful while checking this because sometimes you might end up with a mistake. So yes, perfectly. Already we checked it. Now then last one. Okay. Why I'm doing date first? So that to avoid any errors. Yeah. And then press OK. So if you see here, this is only from January and February. Okay. There is no March. Next. ISO should be Euro. So where is ISO? ISO is here. And this should be only Euro, they said. So now to do this conditional filtering equal to, what is the Euro symbol? EUR and then press OK. So here we got the one. Perfectly fine. Euro and this all Jan and Feb. Done. Next, what I need to do here, print the spreadsheet. So Control P and take the printout. Next. Okay, print outfit in a same page. Yes, it is already arranged, showing the values. Yes, we showed it. What is next? Nothing else. Done. So yes, perfectly fine. So we're done with this task. Thank you very much for watching.